Hey everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and today is planner day. I am way behind on things. We came down with a stomach bug, and so I'm way behind. It is actually April 3rd. I meant to do this way ahead of time, have goals videos lined up for you guys, and it just totally did not happen. We had a cold one week, then we had stomach bug this week, and it's just been really rough. Unfortunately, my mom's visit was really just taken over by sickness and it was pretty miserable, but I wanted to go ahead and put this video together because even if something doesn't start exactly on April 1st or exactly the first of the month or the first of the year, it's totally okay. You can make it work, and that is what I'm doing here. Like I said, I'm 3 days into it. I worked a little bit on my goals and walking through like the compass assessment and everything in the Makselife flagship. I went ahead and did a lot of that last night. Today I want to talk about all of it. I want to talk about my monthly goals, and I want to show you a couple of new things and a couple of tweaks to my routine. So first up, still loving the flagship. We're going to go ahead and talk about the compass assessment really quick. At the end of every quarter, there is a new compass assessment, and then you write in your current scores based on the checklist you do at the beginning and all of the prep stuff. Oh, there it is. The compass assessment is in the front, so you answer all of the questions again. You can print this out online and answer the questions, divide it by, I think, 8. Each one has 8, and then you're left with your number on your compass. So this was my starting compass. I went ahead, walked through everything, followed the rules, answered all the questions, and I felt like it wasn't a really good representation for me. And I've talked about this in some video in the past, like talking about both of the goal systems. I don't like the compass assessment, this sheet of it. I love the idea of the compass. I love the idea of giving yourself a score out of 10, but I found that this was just not it for me. So I ended up knowing that my scores were going to be lower going into the next time because I wanted to just score myself, like score how I felt like everything went. And that is exactly what I did. So my current scores tend to be a lot lower because I was more like realistic overall, like in the category. So like this fun and recreation, I use this for just scrapbooking. So I felt like I did kind of a mediocre, not so great job at it. So I gave myself a 6. And the personal goals, I feel like I'm really trying to accomplish something. I ended up tweaking my morning routine, and for the most part, I've been getting up really early, getting my workout in, and it feels amazing. And it's pretty much routine aside from any time that we're sick, pretty much. So that is going really well. I feel like I definitely have room for improvement, so I wanted to not score myself super duper high, but I feel like 7 starts into that territory where things are looking up, and I gave myself a couple of good scores. Like over here, physical environment, we kicked butt this last month. We completely finished all of the closet stuff. There was a couple of minor things, finishing touches, pretty much set up the entire home gym. We just have to purchase some things, but that's kind of on hold, and I'll talk about that. But the room is set up, my bike is in there, and it looks awesome, and I love it so much. So I gave myself a 9 because that category has been just a really good category this whole last quarter. And then let's see, anything else notable? My channel for this channel is doing pretty good. I gave myself a 7 for that. And then the family and stuff, I feel like we're doing really good. Like I put some momming goals on there. I put some couples goals on there. I feel like we're doing pretty good with that. And overall, I feel like I did a pretty decent job, but there were definitely some problems, some pain points, and some trouble spots. So I ended up writing out my monthly reflections. You can look at that if you want. I just really fell off of things. I have lots of wins, but I have a couple of things that still need to work on. Like here's one. Things that are currently not working in my life. Prioritizing sleep. Any semblance of a nightly routine. Sticking to any daily habits. Nightly project life and weekly scrap sessions. So a lot of things fell by the wayside, and I want to work on some of those in the second quarter. So I really liked this whole setup. I liked being able to reevaluate everything, and there will be another one of those at the end of June for the quarter 2 assessment, and it's just set up the exact same way. You score yourself versus your previous. I do need to like fill in the little thing, but I didn't even do that yet. So overall, I feel like I'm making good progress. I feel like if I had just gone into this with any old weekly planner, I would not be as productive as I have been this quarter. Even with setbacks, I feel like I've still maintained and done pretty well with everything. So I definitely love this goal system. We're gonna switch gears really quick. I'll go back to the monthly goals here in a minute, but I want to switch gears and talk about a couple of new things. So for one thing, I have an iPad mini, and this was given to me from my mother-in-law. She hasn't used it in a long time. It's actually an iPad mini number 2. I had to look what one it was because I was trying to update it and everything. I got it set up on my stuff, and I am going to be using this when I'm like planning out my week. Let's see if I can get into it. And I have my schedule on there. So that's what my iCal looks like. I have things that I share with Johnny, things that just help me keep up with everything. But I love, love, love having the little setup here so I can have my little schedule sitting out. If you look at it from a phone view, you don't get a really good, like, comprehensive look at your week like you do with this one. And even like turning it that way, it looks a little bit wider, so it's nicer to see everything all laid out. And I really, really like this. This is what I do for anything that's timed, things that I have to remember, like picking her up from certain things, family events, things like that. So they're all on here, and I love that. I'll have this at the side when I'm planning out my week because I like things written out in the weekly, but I also like having it all on the calendar. And I love that it shows up really nicely on here, and it's not huge. I have a regular iPad, but it's just so much bigger than this. This is a nice one to just keep next to me as needed. And then going into planner stack stuff, I zoomed out a tiny bit. I am switching to this one. This is the Daily Duo. I ended up getting this from Erin, Condren, and I just love everything Flora. And I ended up switching into this. I'll show some clips of me like loading this up, but I ended up putting everything from April all the way in to August in here. So a few months to work with. I'm not going to be using this every single day. I don't tend to use the weekends, but I really, really like this layout. I find that I don't really need this much timetable, but I really, really like this checklist. I like having room to write in things and time block things. So I'm going to give this an honest go starting tomorrow, starting Monday, when we're back into the schedule and everything. Hopefully everything goes well with that. I ended up also sticking in a few extra things in the back. These are just old little things that I had and some things from Inkwell Press. I ended up getting some of their A5 stuff. So there's some of their little graph paper, some like recollections, Michael's stuff. And then in the back, the little notebooks fit from Erin Condren. So I've got this little Trolls one in there as well. And I really like it. I'm not going to really deck it out with a bunch of stuff. I just ended up having this pin in here so that I can have this. And this will be the only thing like out on the counter. My one thought about this is, while it is so beautiful and I love it so much, I'm a lefty, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to not really love the rings that much. And the one thing I think is if I have it all closed and it's beautiful, then I can't see my daily stuff. So I think I'll probably have it flipped open like so. And this takes up a lot more real estate than like an A5, because with an A5, I just flip it over like this. So this definitely takes up less real estate on the counter than this. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna give it an honest go this month and let you guys know how it is. I also have to review this one this month. This one happens to be the Plum Paper Planner one that I used for the month of March. I will have to review that for you guys, but I'm back in the Daily Duo. I really, really liked using the Daily Duo, like A5 coiled one, not the ring one. So I'm excited about this ring one. I just really love this cover. I love how like beautiful and chunky it is all together. And I think I'm gonna really like it, aside from like the real estate that it takes up. So I will see how it goes and see about getting used to that for this month. Moving into not working out the last little bit, I ended up having some travel days because we went to Atlanta for Uncle David's little celebration. And then I got my stomach bug when we came back, like a day or two after we got back. I caught the stomach bug, and so it has not been completely filled out. I haven't done anything as far as filling out this piece yet. I am going to really, really quick decorate the pages starting for next week, not this week. This was my stomach bug week. So we're gonna just decorate this one really quick. I'm still using this one. Let's see, I've got some fitness things in here. I just wanna go ahead and decorate it and then not have to worry about decorating it any other time. So let's see, we need some Peloton stickers. All right, I may have to dig for more Peloton stickers, but I'm gonna use them to just cover up the little calendar because I don't like the calendar. I might have enough on this sheet. I don't really know. I'm just gonna cover these up, and Pelofondo is coming at the end of this month. It's the last day of this month, first day of May. So I've gotta get ready for it, and just this stomach bug is no joke. I really felt pretty horrible one day. I tried to get on the bike for a 20-minute thing and had to just get off the bike. I lasted like 10 minutes and thought I was going to lose it. And it did not go well. So that was the last day. Ooh, see, that's not gonna work. That was the last day I was on the bike. And since then, my stomach has been just too awful to get up there. I'm gonna try again tomorrow and see how it goes. Okay, so that doesn't block the whole thing, but it's close enough. So, okay, that gets us through the month of stickers for that side. And I'm gonna add in some just cute little decorations here and there. I'm still working on the Tunde Arms Challenge. And I'm also still working on Telefondo training on Saturdays. It doesn't always happen. And then I'm still working on trying to bike. Lots of days. Ooh, I'm gonna just go pink for this one. Ooh, I like this one. It just says hit the gym, even though the gym is in the other room now. I really, really love how we got it set up. I can't wait to share it with you guys soon. Let's see, we've got some stickers here that'll be good for, ooh, I like these too. These are like little rainbow workout stickers. That's cute. Oh, they're clear, so stick one on there. I like this one too. See what happens if you don't give up. So just decorating. I should add some little strength things on that one too. See what happens if you don't give up. And then this one, let's see. Small daily improvements are the key to long-term results. And that might be crooked, but I'm okay with that. All right, and then for my longer day on Saturday, I'm going to maybe, come on, buddy. I'm going to use these little circle ones that are super cute. Because those are my longer days. We're flipping all over the place, so just getting it decorated. It's going to kind of look like sticker throw, but I kind of like that for this purpose. Oh, see, so that one I covered up with a quote. That's okay. All right, last thing, I got to add my bicycles and one more set of dumbbells on here. And since this one is fitness related, I am going to do my weekly weigh-ins on this one because I don't like having them in the other planner. So I was going to use up the last of my big bicycles. Now I can't find them. Oh, there they are. I'm going to use the last of these guys up, and then I'll put a weekly weigh-in on Fridays. I think I like that the best. All right, let's see. We got all sorts of colors everywhere. I don't think we're really sticking to any sort of color. Let's do some dumbbells or something on this one. I've got more of these cute little things. I'll just use these. And these are from Knockout Print Shop, by the way. Really, really liked the stickers I've gotten from them. And that's way crooked. Again, it's all right. And then little tiny bicycles. And I'll use these up. And then I have other bicycles that I can use. So we'll say Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And I do try to ride most days. So it's not always going to just be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And I'm trying to stick more to the Hardcore on the Floor calendar. I want to make some serious progress this month. I've been kind of plateauing. And I haven't been really tracking very well as far as diet, and you know, diet is most of the battle. So I'm getting back to tracking a little bit better, not snacking as badly. I've gotten into just more relaxed eating habits, and that definitely has shown in my progress, or a lack of progress. There we go, those are actual real bicycles. Super cute. I also have the mini version of the same little stationary bicycle girl, which I really like. So these ones, I think you can get them in multiple colors, but I just got the dark teal. And then this one I got in all the little rainbow colors that the Makselife comes in. So that is it for this one. I'm not going to do the weekly or decorate it. This is really just getting set up for the month type of video. And I will get back to like regular planning with me's next month. All right, so I got all those in here, and I really want to also do yoga on Sunday. So I'm gonna grab some of these little yoga people. They're super cute and rainbowy. I'm just gonna put a yoga lady on each one of these days. On Sunday, it's more of like a rest type of day. So I think it's good for these little yoga ladies. I try to just do something light, except for Telefondo weekend, which will be, oh, it won't be this weekend. Okay, so it goes into May a little bit. So I'll have to decorate this early. Oh, wow, so yeah, most of this week. So let's see, this is going to be the Telefondo weekend. So I'm gonna save that for my next session of planning when I get to that part. I'm just going to add my little yoga people and call this one done and decorated so I can get back on track for tracking everything starting tomorrow. Hopefully I can get on the bike and feel a little bit better. It was rough the last week. So there you go. I haven't even updated. I don't even know what day that was. It was either Monday or Tuesday when I got on the bike and I was like, nope, I can't do this. My stomach is not going to let me do this. So there you go. That's decorated. Let's go ahead and leave it open to this week. So we'll be ready for Monday. That one's done. And then I will show you guys one other thing that I have done. I'm not going to show you guys this month working on it because I don't want to show you guys our whole schedule, but this is what I've been doing the last 3 months. I've really liked, I've been using this floral soft bound and I just leave it open, like propped up on like an edge. It would happen to be on the edge that way. And I just write in everything. So every school thing, every practice, all that type of stuff has gone in here. I have written quite a bit in for the next month, so I won't show it, but I just put all of the important things like softball games, you can see softball games, dance stuff, softball stuff, events, dates, things like that. They go in here. Trips, like we took a trip to Atlanta that weekend, and all that stuff goes in here. I just have one of the big ollie clips on here to keep it open, and I just can see this when I'm in here planning, and I know what's coming up, and I really like this month schedule, and I like that it's not hidden away in a planner anywhere. It's just right front and center on my desk. So I really liked this one, and I will continue to use it. I just don't show it to you guys because it has, you know, all of our pertinent information, and I don't like showing that kind of stuff ahead of time. It's just set on my desk as one of my planner thingamabobs. And I think that is it to talk about today. I just wanted to show you guys my rough outline of my planner stack. I wanted to get my fitness planner decorated. I wanted to talk about how Q1 went. So far, so good. I'm really loving this whole goal system. So the last thing to talk about is monthly goals. And I went into this having stomach bug. I knew it was going to be rough. And so I wrote in my goals thinking we're recovering, we're taking it easy this month. This is going to be a little bit of a catch-up month for things that just fell by the wayside the last 2 weeks especially. So a lot of it is that. I'm not going to really talk through everything on here, but a couple of things. We are still working on home gym stuff. We are doing no spend because we've got a couple of big trips coming up and we are just putting money towards that. I didn't end up purchasing all the home gym equipment stuff because of that. We're just putting money towards that. The home gym purchase of everything is on hold. And I've got a couple of things. Finish up the touch-up paint. When we put the flooring down, we scuffed up the walls a little bit. I've got to touch that up. And we're also in the middle of spring declutter. One fun thing that's coming up, we are seeing Lion King in Austin. I'm really excited about that. So we're going to have like nice dinner reservations for that coming up. And then basically like what I said, serious recovery and catch-up week for the first week. So that's going to be this coming up week, possibly even just next week because we're still struggling. We're on the struggle bus and I don't know if we're really going to get back in full steam this week. So it may end up being 2 weeks of, you know, catching up. I'm going to start tweaking my AM routine. I've gotten it down where I'm really good about waking up, really good about getting my workout in, but not much else as far as like sticking to a routine. So I'm going to add in a little bit more stuff that I really want to do. The things that I got super gung-ho about first part of the year and then haven't really gotten into the habit of any of those. And then I want to start establishing a nighttime routine. That was part of my Q2 main goals. So that's going to come up. Lots of fitness related things. I'm really trying to just get back on track. Like I said, when I was talking about my fitness planner, all of this is related to that. And then just catch up. More catch up. That's about it. Same kind of things on the spiritual and personal growth section. So that's really it. Not something super exciting. I will end up dotting these really quick and then we are gonna be done with this video. Let's pull out my dot pens. And I will probably tweak these as the weeks go on this month. Let's see, what else do I need? Is that all over them? Oh, see, I don't need the gray one. I'll probably end up tweaking these somewhat. But for now, this is where I'm starting, you know, still in recovery mode for things. Not feeling the greatest still yet. Wait, is this one? Yeah, this one's the dark one down here. That one comes out super dark sometimes. I really like that color. And we'll see how it goes. I ended up marking off a bunch of things that just did not happen in March. And I'm trying to get back on track with pretty much everything. It's just catch-up time. And that's it. So I hope you guys like this video, just showing you guys how I'm setting up for the month. I know it's a few days late, but things happen, and I still wanted to include this video in the lineup because it's stuff that's still happening, even though it didn't happen, you know, right on the 1st or the couple of days leading up to the 1st. It doesn't always have to happen like that, so I wanted to encourage you guys to still start pursuing some goals, even if you haven't written them out on the 1st of the month. And I hope that you guys are well. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.